You have to be a certified shorthand reporter or registered professional reporter.
Oh, okay.
Which is 225 words a minute.
And the merit is?
260 words a minute. It's going to be part of your soul.
Yeah.
Just before I get sidetracked on the other stories, any other questions real quick? Just.
Was the federal job the first court job that you had?
I'm aging myself. Well, I forget the exact year. But soon after I started, back in 2000, 2001, I actually had a 5-county district south of town. Jourdanton, Pearsall, Petula, and I worked with district, Texas district court judge for a year and a half before I went back to the freelancing. But before that, I freelanced from like 1979 to 2001, besides that. And in all honesty, I think it's good to be a freelancer before you go to court. And that way you'll appreciate your court position more. And sometimes if a student goes right into a court position, they haven't quite paid their dues, if I may say. And they might take it for granted and might have a lackadaisical attitude, and we don't want to have a lackadaisical attitude. We want to be appreciative of our position and want to be there, and that's a good thing.
How do you get your jobs as a freelancer?
Oh, that's easy. Just put the word out. There's just so much work out there. I have not put my shingle out at all, and just because evidently they get my email off the NCRA list or whatever, I get emails basically every single day saying, please, please, please take deposition work. Just emergency, crisis. And there's just so much work out there. There's more work than you can shake a stick at. That's not going to be an issue.
Well, we have one of our participants here. James, why don't you answer that question? James actually works for Judicial Services, and their job is to find court reporters. And so you can answer that question and tell them what kind of jobs you need and how many.
Yeah, so depositions, like each month I'll have meetings down there to me in the morning. All right, we have like 8 gigs in San Antonio we need to cover, and so we'll have a list of people. We'll probably call the same person 2 or 3 times, saying the same thing, change your schedule, please, do our job. So I'm here learning because I love to learn. It's interesting. And there's a need. So there's such a huge need.
Yeah.
Like you said, as soon as the name comes up, you're in our meeting all the time. Like, oh, I heard that Carl's here. Carl's back. Carl's back. Did you hear that? Carl's called Carl.
Yeah.
That's why it's Carl. So
Yeah.
There's a big need.
Yeah, and the same is true to a lesser extent to captioning. There's a lot of, especially in the high volume times like Friday, Saturday nights, there's a lot of sports games, and they're just like pleading and begging, please take this 5-hour game or something like that.
And you do that.
I do. I try to rescue them when I can. I do try to say yes.
Do you do that live or do you do that from home?
I do it from home. And it's
And
very...
what's the pay for that?
Okay, the pay for that is, I don't know where I am in the grand scheme of things. I'm sure there's people making more than me,
I don't know.
less than me. $70 an hour is what I try to get. There's a few that I do for 60 an hour. And sometimes I hem haw and they'll kick it up to 70. This leads me to, can I tell just another
Sure, go
story?
ahead.
Okay, this is a fun little story. This is a cautionary tale, I guess you could say. Okay, I've been court reporting for a while, working really hard, and surfing the internet, and my significant other's from Thailand. I was on the Thailand chat board, and I ran a guy named Eddie. And me and Eddie got to talking, and Eddie had some drinking issues, some drug issues, and I've been working hard, saving my money up, and he goes, we got to chatting for quite a while, and he goes, Carl, I've been trying to buy a condo here in Thailand. I've never met the guy, but I've been chatting for a while. He goes, could you send me about $19,000 so I could buy this condo in Thailand? And I did. And so I sent this guy I never met $19,000. And what do you think happened? So
Like lost it and go to jail.
oh, we're best friends. It just so happened that this guy I never met, who I met on this Thailand chat board, his name was Eddie, his call name was Eddie Steno at AOL.com. Eddie Steno. And I go, hey, Eddie Steno, are you a court reporter? And he goes, no, I'm a captioner. And I go, hey, I've always wanted to caption. And he had heard that before. Everyone goes, oh, yeah, right. Well, if you want to caption, buy this $7,000 worth of software. So 2 or 3 days later, I go, okay, I've got the software. What do I do now? And so I started helping him out a little bit, just for fun. He goes, okay, take over for a little bit, and I'll watch you write, because he'd watch me write on the TV screen. After I finally got the captioning software working, and now the modems work better. Back then, it's like you had to buy one modem out of 100 to get everything to work. It was very scary. I had some very intense issues with Eclipse Cat support. I had someone on there go, well, it's probably a Windows issue. And I know I'm segueing here. So, you know, I don't even have to help you. This was tech support. I go, let me talk to your supervisor. But anyway, it was very tough. Hopefully it's a little bit easier getting everything working nowadays. But anyway, where was I? But, okay, and so Eddie says, oh yeah, and he goes, put it on the TV for a little bit. And my hands were shaking. You know, this is the first captioning. This is all very exciting. And so, and they're using words on television that you just don't use in court a lot, like tornado. You know, just that's a common word. And there's a lot. It's amazing how every little profession or group has their own terminology. And so I'd be writing enigmatic or something, and just one little key would be off. It would come out and goes, Carl, did you see what you're writing? I go, yeah, but I was just one little key off. You know, I had a lot of faith. And he was in Thailand, because that's where I met him, in Thailand. And he had like 6 different girls working for him, captioning. And then say, well, I can do the first hour and a half, but I can't do the last 2.5. And the next girl would say, well, I can do 2 hours, but I can't do the 30 minutes. It was all jumbled up. And then they go, well, we might lose this contract. So I go, I'll do all of it for you. I'll do all of your captioning while you're in Thailand. He had the nighttime gig. He had 3 hours a night of CNBC. And this is while I was in federal court. And he was making $70 an hour. He paid me $60. And so 3 hours a night, that's $180 a day times 30. And so just time as a part-time gig in the evenings, I was just making a spare, fun little $5,400 of fun money. But before that happened, he goes, I don't know if we're going to get paid. He goes, that's okay, I'll do it for free. And that's how I got my foot in the door. And later on, we got enough friends, and they had been sending me these checks for $5,400 or whatever a month for a while. So I helped him buy a condo in Thailand. But you know, it's just more fun telling the story a little backwards there.
So if you're at home and you're doing a game or news or what have you, how do you get the information to know what you need to type?
Well, sometimes it's like if it's a football game, you know the roster. And so you go down the roster. And that's a good clue. If it's the CBS News, hopefully, you know, sometimes they'll kind of give you a list and you just kind of keep updated with the news. Like the new name in the news is Stephen Paddock. And so that's a new entry in my job dictionary.
So the news is happening on TV and you're like watching TV and then you caption it? Like
no, I have an audio line. I have 2 telephone lines, one for audio, and I usually get the audio like 3 or 4 seconds before everyone else. So like if the Spurs are on the NBA Finals, I can know who's going to win 3 seconds before y'all do.
Just curious, how long did it take for your dad to come around after you started?
He came around. He's a good guy. But let me, since I'm rolling on stories, like I say, court reporters don't get to talk that much, so this is lots of fun. My judge, I really appreciated this. He was very hectic. He let me and my fellow court reporter, Chris Pogue, participate in the job interviews, pre-interviewed the court reporters who were applying for a position. And so we had 7 people. We were going to interview, some by video conference, some came in person. And of those 7 people, we eliminated 3 of them before submitting their names to the judge. One used the F word during the interview. I know that is hard to believe. But yeah, and one thing, they had a list of questions. You know, human resources still had to stay in control, so they had this list of questions by management. And one of those list of questions was, what weakness do you take to this job? And boy, think about that. What weakness do you take to your job? And I hope you all never get asked that, but if you do, we also took an emotional IQ class at the district clerk's office. And there's something called a filter. And they don't really want to know is the worst thing you take to this job. There's something called a filter, you know. It's like, so they won't know if you have a filter or not. And then there's the lame excuse like, oh, I'm just such a nice person. I just say nice to everyone. That's the weakness I take, you know. Whatever, keep on moving. But
Too much of a perfectionist.
yes, I'm just, yeah, something. One, you know, like I'm just so sweet, you know, I'm just too sweet.
See, now I wish I had taken a picture of the girl that showed up today in court with her hashtag no filter shirt.
No filter. Yes. Yeah. And boy, I've given that a lot of thought how to answer that honestly. But in all honestly, I think it's that I don't give back to the community as much as Mary does. And so I'm glad I was able to make it here tonight.
I'm glad you
Don't
were
give
too,
back.
because you're fixing to retire.
Yes, I am.
After
I'm
how
gonna-
many years of reporting?
Since it's 19 years old. So,
Wow.
and so going on 39 years.
Wow.
Yeah. And it flies by.
Yeah.
Yeah. And tell me if I'm running out of time. Well, let me tell you the other 2 people that got. There's the F word. There's one that goes, what weakness do you take, or what's the hardest part about court? He goes, oh, it's just, court is just so boring, but you just got to get through it, you know. And so it's like X. And the other one was, she's very qualified. She's from California. Merit writer, real-time writer. Goes, would you be willing to provide a free transcript for the judge if needed? And her response was, maybe, I guess so. X. And none of the 4 were very qualified, and we're going to get a red-headed firecracker from South Carolina. The
Good for
film position
you.
name's Gigi. I hope you get a chance to meet her one day.
Yeah, I hope so too.
Yeah. And one more thing. You said I get to plug my book.
Yes.
So I'm going to plug my book. You work hard and you live your dreams. This is my own personal dream. Ever since I was a kid, I go Everest, Mount Everest. I've always wanted to go to Mount Everest. And 3 years ago, you know, I thought about it. I started looking at the YouTube channels. And I go, this just might be possible to do it. And it's called Adventure to Everest Base Camp. It's on Amazon for $3. Best deal in town. And it all starts with the conception. I went to talk to my judge, and that's how I made it real. Because once my judge says, go for it, got permission, and that made it real. Went to Everest Base Camp. I didn't climb Mount Everest. I just went to Everest Base Camp, which is the journey in and to itself, 14 days. It took 8 days to hike to Everest Base Camp. It took 3 days to hike back because it was downhill. And 3 days waiting for a plane to get me out of this mountain town. And so it was a fun little adventure.
So when you were writing your book, did you do it on the steno machine or?
You know, no, I didn't. It's just, you're just sitting there and you're thinking, and then you just put it right on the paper, you know, just stop, start, stop, start. But I did help my friend Eddie Steno write his book, and he dictated it. Don't ask me why. But he dictated his book about his adventures. And actually did talk that up from starting with my steno machine. Yeah. So.
Well, Carl, that's a great book. Carl wrote emails, and I told him, I said, man, it was like reading a book. His emails, he's so descriptive. He describes every little detail. And I couldn't wait to just read his emails to keep up with his travels. And I said, you know, you're the wrong kind of reporter. You should be a journalist, a real reporter, you know. Go write you a book. Well, he did.
Yeah.
And he wrote that book. So for $3, you guys, if y'all want to really read some really good
It's
stuff.
out of stock.
Oh, it's out of stock?
No, it's not. Come
It
on, are you
says
serious?
temporarily out of stock.
Oh, no.
Serious.
Anyhow, it's a really great book.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
now will deliver when available.
That's interesting. How about the Kindle version? Kindle version is $3. Yeah, the hardback is $10 because it just kind of, price of printing and stuff.
Love books.
And you had a great career as a court reporter. And they would have a great career as a court reporter.
It's very real.
It's very real.
It's very fulfilling. And if y'all want to get on my mailing list, I'm getting ready to go back to Nepal.
Base camp, yeah.
Flying out on October 21. If you want to get on my mailing list, just send me a little email, and I'll put you on my mailing list.
And he'll write you his little emails because I'm on
And
it.
I'll send you little blogs.
I love it.
on
It was
that
like,
day.
yeah, it was just great.
What's the name of the book again?
Adventure to Everest Base Camp.
Oh. Yes.
4.7 out of 5 stars.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah.
And I don't know where he got the time to write that because Carl, he does captioning, he does his federal court, he just does it all. Amazing
You
man.
think about things while people are testifying, right? Is that part of it? Is the writing part of your book?
Yeah. So this is definitely a great career.
Oh, yeah.
It's very interesting. This is an interesting career.
Are you ever going to time out Everest?
No.
No?
Everest Base Camp is about 17,600. And at 18,000, the air is 50% the usual amount of oxygen. And I am so completely fulfilled at 18,000 feet. It's tough. You know, if you read the book, it's just like on day 2, it all starts with I go and all the airports are closed, and I get a helicopter ride. And I don't know if it's a scam. I give someone $500 for a helicopter ride to stay on schedule. And they drop me off in the middle of the mountains. I go, is this Namche or Lukla? You're supposed to take me to Lukla. They go, no. I go, where are we? You know, and they just drop me off in the middle of the mountains. I couldn't reach my guide. And that's just how it all starts.
Yeah.
And
It's quite an adventure. I mean, every day was an adventure.
every
Something
day,
happened.
every day, it's like everything is different. It's like a Tolkien-esque world where you go hike and walk for weeks. There's no mechanized transportation. Everything is yaks, porters, mules, and it's a whole world without mechanized, society. And at the same time, they have these little lodges. They cook these nice hot meals for you. That's a very nice little thing. So,
Well, Carl, we appreciate you big time. We
Thank
appreciate you taking time before you go back to the base camp and before you retire, which is coming up probably in just a couple of weeks, if it hasn't happened already.
no, October 20.
October 20. Oh, okay. Remember
Oh,
us?
so jealous.
I know, yeah, remember to tell us. And hopefully when you get back from your trip, you could come back to our class or come back, cover our courthouse, help James over there, he needs help, in the judicial services.
It's like you gotta hide. You get too much work, it's like, don't let anyone
Yeah.
know you're available. That's how much work there is.
That's right.
So when you retire, you can go back and freelance?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Sure. And, but the only reason I'm quitting my job now is because I want to do an unreasonable amount of travel. But when I'm not traveling, I will be freelancing. Hopefully mostly captioning, but maybe twist my arm occasionally for some depositions.
Would you ever consider when you do come back, starting your own establishment like your friend did and like freelancing agency on its own?
No. It just, no, I'm kind of the worker bee. Just point me in the right direction and I'll get the work done for you. But those, if you've got what it takes to start your own firm, then more power to you. That's wonderful. That's great.
Well, thank you so much, Carl. Really appreciate you being here. Thank you for coming with us. And hopefully we'll see you next week,
Okay.
a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much. Well, as Carl said, the wonderful thing about this career, like I told y'all, it's not, your age doesn't really make a difference. When we retire, as long as our fingers keep working and our minds keep working, because a lot of us just want to travel. We just want to see the world. Well, this is like one of these wonderful jobs that we can come back and caption, freelance, cover as a sub at a courthouse, all over the state of Texas, all over the nation. We could work in Italy if we want to while we're there with our machine. There is so much work, and I told y'all there's 100% placement. You don't ever have to worry about finding a job because they're going to come find you. Okay? Now, a court job is different than a freelance job, like he was saying, okay? A court job has to have an opening. Like he was saying, they interview right now, there's an opening in federal court because he's leaving. So there's an opening, but how long was he there before he left? Okay? Well, in the country, so many of us loved our jobs that we were there over 30 years. And we don't want to leave these wonderful jobs, but we have other things we want to do in our lives besides work in a courtroom. It was great for us. But nationwide, 5,500, 3 years ago, are going to retire at the same time. Nationwide. Okay? I'm going to be one of them. So when we leave, there will be a lot of jobs available in the courtrooms all over the nation. In Texas. Texas is a great state to work in. You're very lucky. Y'all don't know how lucky y'all are, but you are really lucky because you have a school here, number one. Number two is Texas has great rates because we have a high certification. Some states don't have any. If you feel like you're ready to go and take it, and go start working, you can just do it. Okay? In the state of Texas, we have a certification that we talked to you at the very beginning, 225 words a minute. You cannot work in this state without that certification in a state courtroom. In federal court, you can. You don't have to have the state certification because that's nationwide. But in the state of Texas, you have to have the Texas certification. Okay? So you have to have that. Now, they have an equivalent on the national level, and it's the same thing as the Texas test. And so that lets a federal court reporter, because they hear really challenging cases, in my opinion, like patent cases. They hear some really tough, hard material, in my opinion. They have to have the same equivalent as the Texas test, but they can go all over the nation. They can go all 50 states. You want to go to Hawaii, you can go over there because you have that federal certification. Okay, does anybody have any questions on that? Yes.
When you are ready to take your certification, I know like in some other certifications they have to go to Austin or something to take the test. Where would you go for your certification for?
The state of Texas, it's changed over many years. It keeps changing actually. It just continues to change. Right now, like the next test is going to be in Waco, Texas. Okay, back when I was in school, it was always in Austin. But they've changed it. Now they're going to try to keep it in Waco. So, and all you have to do is you have to pass preliminary tests so you can sit for it because they don't want someone that's not ready to take the test. But that's for 2 years from now for you to think about. Once you enroll in court reporting school. And you can enroll in court reporting school, I don't know if I didn't really touch on this, online. There's online programs. Okay? Anything else you want to add, Carl?
No. Don't want to go home.
Okay. Tanya, anything?
I think that as you're starting to think about enrolling in theory and where am I going to go from here, you never know where your family is going to take you, where life is going to take you. Since you're taking the state exam anyways, and the national equivalent is the same speed, why not just kill two birds with one stone? Now you have your national certification, and actually a lot of people go ahead and take the national test because there's no pressure. When it's your state test and am I going to become a court reporter, so there's a little bit of pressure. So they just do the national as a dry run, and then once you have that under your belt, boy, you're like, I got the speed, I'm nationally recognized, now let's do this for real. But you might as well get the national. At the time, my husband was working at USAA, and there was a chance that we were going to have to move to Colorado or Washington or Phoenix. And so 23 years ago, I went ahead once I became a court reporter, I went ahead and kept taking my registered professional reporter, my national certification, and got that. And it made me feel a lot better that I could go work at the federal courthouse. If we got transferred, I could, if there's a state exam, that national certification allowed me not to have to go back to school to, you know, be able to sit for their state test. So why not collect some initials? It's always, in the federal system, it can be worth $5,000 raise or even more now to have those extra initials. So I would definitely encourage that. It's very nice to have, you know, that national recognition. Mm-hmm.
How risky, like, you have to renew your certification like
Every 2 years for your state exam.
You don't have to, since it's a professional, you know, you're certified, you have to get continuing education credits. And so every 2 years you have to do that. And one of the things I didn't cover, but you cannot have any kind of criminal record to be a court reporter. They'll allow traffic tickets. I forgot what the misdemeanors, I think you might be able to have a misdemeanors. Linda works in a felony court. I think, and Tanya works in a misdemeanor court. I think you can have a misdemeanor, but you can't have any kind of felony. And I think you cannot have any kind of theft.
No, that would be a crime of moral turpitude.
Okay. I don't think you can have any kind of theft on your record. So, and you have to get fingerprinted. You only get fingerprinted the very first time you become certified. So that's how they keep up with you, the education, because you know we went from carbon paper to computers. Okay, so you have to keep up with the technology. That's the reason behind it.
But you don't have to take that test again.
You don't have to take the
just
machine test.
Pay the money and you stay up with your continuing education, much like other professions.
I was about to ask that, basically like renewing your driver's license.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Are there any other questions? Okay. All right. So we're ready to go back to our machine. Okay. Thank you so much, Carl. Let me give you a big old hug because I don't know if I'm going to see you. I hope to see you before you retire.
Thanks,
Thank you for coming. Okay.
Thank y'all. Take care. Good luck.
Thank you. Good luck to you. Good luck with your
Yes, it's nice for y'all to see some of the cream of the crop reporters way up here, let me tell you. Okay? That captioner and Carl, they're like way up here. Okay? You got an average court reporter, and then you have those that way up there. And he's one of those way up there. Okay. I should have told him this, like Mount Everest, but that's him. We're going to do our words now. I am on page 59. And so I have that up there already. So we're going to go through these words. And I will break them up, you know, in letters. And then we'll write them 3 times, okay? Here we go. A, I, L, L. Hi, Geneva. L. L.
That was in the letter L or L?
L as A-I-L.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I know. I told you. L. This is a word. Right there. Practice the words below. Okay. A, I, L, L. 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 B, A, I, L. Bell. 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 B, E, K. Beak. 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 B, L, A, D. Blade. Blade. Boy, I should have done just the BL. Blah. A, D. Blade. 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 B I ild, build, build, build. Clay, A, clay, clay, clay. D, I, L, deal, deal, deal. Fly, I, fly, fly, fly. Fla, A, K, flake, flake, flake. Gla, A, D, glade, glade, glade. G, I, G, gig, gig, gig. H, A, D, head, head, head. J, E, L, gel, gel, gel. L, A, K, lake, lake, lake. L, I, F, life, life, life. L, A, G, leg, leg, leg. L, I, K, like, like, like. B, A, K, back, back, back. B, A, J, badge, badge, badge. B, I, L, bill, bill, bill. Blah, E, K, bleak, bleak, bleak. G, I, ild, guild, guild, guild. Cla, A, F, clef, clef, clef. Tail. D, I, L, dial, dial, dial. Fla, A, K, flack, flack, flack. Gla, A, D, glad, glad, glad. G, I, D, guide, guide, guide. H, bless you, A, L, hell, hell, hell. J, A, L, gel, gel, gel. L, A, K, lack, lack, lack. L, E, F, leaf, leaf, leaf. L, A, J, ledge, ledge, ledge. L, I, K, lick, lick, lick. L, I, D, lid. 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 How'd y'all do?
Yeah.
Good. Okay, well, I'm not going to play with the words because where I started out really quick earlier, I'm kind of behind now. So we're going to move on. But that's what you got to practice, okay? Make sure you put, do what I did. Put it, mix them up. Put them on index cards. Read the steno first. Read the steno first, okay? Figure out those words, okay? And don't hesitate when you're practicing. Don't look at your book. If you can record it, do it. It doesn't take long to record 20 words. Record it on your phone and play it back and write it, okay? Whatever speed you wanted to do, it's you in the practicing, okay? For those of you that are getting it, I'm too slow, well then dictate it yourself a little bit faster, okay? That's gonna push you. Court reporting is all about pushing you. That's what makes you better. You gotta challenge yourself. Okay, we're gonna learn something new. The number 8, okay? That's kind of hard because that's your weak finger. You're gonna have to reach way up there to put your finger up on that number bar. Okay, up in that little crack, just kind of hit it. Okay, so do it quickly. The number 8 should be coming out, not an L, not nothing. You have to make sure you hit right in between that space bar to get the 8. It's the only way it's gonna come out, okay? All right, so let's practice that 8. Here we go, 8. Now you can look at your keyboard so you can see where it's at. You're gonna have to memorize where it's at. 8, 8, 8, home position. 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 Make sure it's coming out. 8, 8, 8, home position. 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 Okay, did y'all get that? Okay, now if you put 2 8s together, quickly, it's like a 2-stroke, just like we did the 4-4 and the 5-5. 2 8s together is 88. Okay, 2 strokes. Okay, so hit that twice. You just write 88, hit it twice. Okay, they give you an example. You can see. Let me move this down the page so you can see this. Okay. So you'll hit 88, home position. 88, home position. 88, home position. So look at how these 2-digit numbers are here, okay? You can see that the 4 comes before 8 sequentially, so that's going to be 1 stroke, okay? 58, 1 stroke. But when you come to 84, it's 2 strokes. You're going to hit the 8 and then the 4, okay? 85, the same thing. 8 and then the 5, 2 strokes, okay? And then the 86, the same thing. So you have learned the theory rules for writing the 2-digit numbers. Apply the rules and practice these numbers that you know. Depress the home position after writing the entire number. Do not return to home position between strokes. Are there any questions? Yes?
There's a 3-digit one on that one too.
Oh yeah, that's another mistake. Okay? We'll say it's 85. Okay. So y'all ready? Here we go. 48. Home position. It's 1 stroke. 48. Home position. 58. Home position. 58. Home position. This is 2 strokes. 86. Home position. 86. Home position. 84. Home position. 84. Home position. This is 1 stroke. 58. Home position. 58. home position. Here's one stroke. 68, home position. 68, home position. 88, that's twice, home position. 88, home position. 85, home position. 85, home position. One stroke. 58, home position. 58, home position. Two strokes. 86, home position. 86, home position. 68, one stroke, home position. 68, home position. 84, two strokes, home position. 84, home position, one stroke. 58, home position. 58, home position. 44, home position. 44, home position. 85, two strokes, home position. 85, home position, one stroke. 48, home position. 48, home position. 48, home position. 48, home position. 88, home position. 88, home position. 84, home position. 84, home position. 88, home position. 88, home position. Two strokes. 84, home position. 84, home position. 48, one stroke, home position. 48, home position. 46, home position. 46, home position. 85, home position. 85, home position. 86, home position. 86, home position. 85, home position. 85, home position. How'd y'all do? Good. Well, just remember that rule on those numbers, so because that makes a difference if you're writing 58 or 85, especially when it comes to money. Okay, we're going to learn a new key. New letter, M. Okay? Now, from now on, this PH is an M. Okay? I know this all starts getting like all really confusing, doesn't it? That's why it's kind of hard to kind of jump into class. But from now on, that's an M. Okay? We don't really have an M on the last. I mean, there's not like a T. It's a combination. Okay? So your M is going to be, you know, we learned the H with your index finger. And now you're going to, with your middle finger, you're going to hit the P. Okay? That's how you're going to write it. PH is an M. On your right hand, okay? PL together is the ending sound M. For example, you might have the word ma'am, M-A-M. Okay? Ma'am. Mime, M-I-M. Okay, you can hear that? So, when you're learning the letters, look at your keyboard. I'm going to leave it up there so you can see it. Okay, so let's practice that M. Okay? The good thing is they're together. It's not a blend, they're together. Here we go. M, 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 left hand M, home position. M, 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 home position. Okay. Now I know it looks a little strange, but If you practice that enough, you just keep looking at it, that's an M. Okay? So let's practice all of our left hand here. We're going to throw the M in there now. Questions? Any questions? Okay, here we go. D, B, H, M, home position. H, D, M, B, home position. M, D, H, B, home position. M, B, H, D, home position. M, D, B, H, home position. D, B, H, M, home position. H, D, M, B, home position. M, D, H, B, home position. M, B, H, D, home position. M, D, B, H, home position. D, B, H, M, home position. H, D, M, B, home position. M, D, H, B, home position. M, B, H, D, home position. M, D, B, H, home position. Okay, let's go through all these letters down here at the bottom. Okay, try to remember. A lot of these are new for you tonight because we did a lot of letters. So try to remember these letters. If you have to look at your keyboard, look at them. Here we go. K, H, M, L, F, M, K, B, L, M, J, D, M, G, B, M, J, F, L, K, H, M, home position. How'd y'all do?
Everything but L.
Okay, HR. Okay, HR, L. Yes. Okay, so if you already know everything but, okay, everything but, that's when you know that's when you're going to focus on first. The one that you're having the most trouble with is the one that you're going to practice the most. Okay, because the next class you're going to get that L. Okay, so try to find where your weakness is. Okay, and that's where you practice.
When
Teresa?
we start practicing at home and stuff, how far back do you recommend that we go? Do we start from the very beginning of the book and go forward, or do we just go the last couple of lessons? And
Well,
go
what I think, in my opinion, that's a good question that we probably need to write down because, in my opinion, you want to practice this lesson, these 3 lessons that we go over in class. Those are the ones you don't want to go back to the beginning. There's a review. It looks like every 3 lessons there's a review. So right now, like this week, you're going to concentrate on what we learned today. Okay, these lessons, the M, okay, because there's going to be a review. Now, having said that, if there's a letter that you're not getting, like we're going through this because it's kind of reviewing you, like a B or even the D. You know, the B, we learned the B second class, okay? So if you're not getting that B, then go back to that lesson that you're not getting that letter, because what that means is you didn't get it. It's not solid in you, okay? So you won't have time to go back every lesson. What you want to do is focus on what you're learning this week, these letters, okay? So that you can get these down to perfection, okay? And because we're going to review. So that's what you want to do. Now for those of you that want to go ahead, because you've got this and you want to like see ahead, there's nothing wrong with moving ahead and practicing ahead. Okay? Because then you can use your class time to, you've got that. It's not new. This is not the first time you saw that. HR is L. Okay? You can do that too. But you really want to focus on a letter at a time. When you're in theory and court reporting class, you're going to have a lesson at a time. And it's going to be, look, you have little theory things that we showed you. It's going to be some kind of theory rule that you're going to learn. Okay? Because right now we're learning theory rules, like the numbers, and the numbers in succession, it's 1 stroke or 2 strokes. The vowels, what makes the difference between a long vowel and a short vowel, that theory rule. There's all kinds of rules you're going to learn. Okay? So you kind of want to focus, because I'm just kind of giving you a little bit of it. And what you want to do is you want to go on your wiki, you want to listen to this. And what I'm doing for 2 times or 3 times, you want to do 10. That's what you're practicing. You're practicing today's lesson. Okay? Are there any other questions? Okay, all right. Let's see, we're on page 63. Oh, final M. Okay, so we learned the M. Oh my word, did y'all see how long this lesson is? It's pretty long. Okay. Okay, see, because there's one lesson on the M's. This, you know, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so see there's a review. And you can use just the review. Instead of going back, you can use that review. So find wherever your weakness is and practice that, okay? Okay, so let's do the final M, okay? Now, I'm gonna go back to the keyboard so you can just, so you can see it, okay? Because it's a new letter. And so look at your keyboard, okay? And that is going to be the middle finger and your 4th finger together, okay? Here we go. We're going to do the final sound M. Ready? M. 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 Home position. M. 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 Home position. M. 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 Home position. I'm doing the final one. Heel. M. 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 Home position. M. 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 Home position. It's your right hand. M. 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 Home position. 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 Okay, so let's concentrate on our letters, the right hand only. Okay, the right hand only. Here we go. D. M. L. F. L. D. F. M. F. L. D. M. Home position. D. M. L. F. Home position. D. M. L. F. Home position. L. D. F. M. Home position. F. L. D. M. Home position. D. M. L. F. Home position. D. M. L. F. Home position. L. D. F. M. Home position. F. L. D. M. Home position. D. M. L. F. Home position. Let's do all the letters on the right hand side. Okay, we're going to start with K, B, M, L, F, M, K, B, L, M J D M G B M J F L K B M. Home position. How'd y'all do? Good. Somebody's doing good. Okay. All right. So now we're going to do some words, okay? These words are going to have a lot of new letters for y'all. The M's going to be in here, and the claws, and the ills. So here we go. And then all we have to do is review. This is a good lesson to practice, so you'll review. Okay. Here we go. A, I, M, aim, aim, aim. B, A, K, bake, bake, bake. B, I, B, I, ild, build, build, build. Blah, A, M, blame, blame, blame. Cha, E, K, cheek, cheek, cheek. Cla, A, M, claim, claim, claim. D, I, M, dime, dime, dime. Fla, A, M, flame, flame, flame. Gla, E, glee, glee, glee. H, A, M, hem, hem, hem. J, A, M, gem, gem, gem. L, A, M, lame, lame, lame. L, I, M, lime, lime, lime. M, A, D, made, made, made. M, I, L, mall, mall, mall. B, A, L, bell, bell, bell. B, E, M, beam, beam, beam. Blah, A, K, black, black, black. Cha, A, K, check, check, check. Cla, A, M, clam, clam, clam. D, I, M, dim, dim, dim. F, A, M, fame, fame, fame. G, A, M, game, game, game. G, E, M, gleam, gleam, gleam. H, I, D, head, head, head. L-A-K, lake. 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 L-I-F, life. 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 M-A-L, male. 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 M-E-L, meal. 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 M-I-L-D, mild. 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 Okay, so how'd y'all do? Good? Good. All right. Okay, now the rest is a review, okay? But it's a long old review, okay? I mean, really long. So, I'm gonna kind of do this kind of quick. Let's see if you can keep up. This is what you're gonna practice, okay? So the letters by themselves, that's an easy thing. So I'm really gonna, we should do pretty okay on the letters. So here we go. We're gonna start with our initial sound, K. Okay, ready? K, 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 home position. 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 K, K, K. Look at your keyboard if you don't have it, okay? Home position. K, 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 home position. Oh, got it? Okay. Right hand K, okay? BG, K, right hand. If you don't get it, and you're missing it, just look at your keyboard right now, because that's a new letter. You learned that, okay? Right hand. K, 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 home position. 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 Woo! Y'all keeping up? Good. Okay, these are just letters. Okay, L, HR. Sylvia. L. Ready? HR. Here we go. L, L. This is the initial. L. Ready? L, L, L. Home position. 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 Okay. Final L. Look at your keyboard. Okay. Up on top. Here we go. Final right hand L. L, L, L. Home position. 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 How'd y'all do? Keeping up? Are y'all keeping up? Okay, good. Okay. 8. Number 8. Here we go. 8 is right above the L. Okay, there it is up there. Okay, here we go. 8, 8, 8, home position. 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 88, twice, quick. 88, home position. 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 Okay, left hand M, that's what we learned today. PM, the PH, I'm sorry, PH, left hand M, ready? M, 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 home position. 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 Okay, right hand M, PL, right hand. Okay, yeah, there it is, PL. Ready? M, 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 home position. 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 Woohoo! Okay, got it? All right. Okay, now this is the hard stuff. This is the words, and this is really what you need to practice. Okay, I am on the bottom of page 65. Write the letters individually. Here we go. We're going to do with the new letters we learned today. Okay, ready? B, A, M, bam. 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 D, I, G, dig. 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 G, E, K, geek. 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 H, A, G, hag. 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 H, A, M, ham. Ham. J, A, ja. Ja. K, I, kick. 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 L, A, F, laugh. Laugh. M, A, G, meg. Meg. M, A, G, mag. Mag. L, A, B, lab. Lab. H, I, L, hill. Hill. M, A, D, maid. Maid. G, I, F, gif. Gif. H, A, M, ham. Ham. A, J, age. Age. H, I, K, hick. Hick. L, A, L, L. L. J, A, M, jam. Jam. M, A, M, maim. Maim. L, I, L, lil. Lil. L, A, G, lag. Lag. K, A, K, cake. Cake. J, A, ja. Ja. G, I, J, Jidge. Gidge. 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 Okay. Here we go with our numbers. This is just a review. Ready? 5, home position. 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 6, 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 home position. 4, 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 home position. 8, 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 home position. 4, home position. 6, home position. 5, home position. 8, home position. 5, home position. 6, home position. 4, home position. 8, home position. Okay, we're almost done. Okay. Okay, here we go. I'm going to break these letters apart and we're going to write these words. This is a review. Boy, there's a lot of words. Okay. I'm just going to, if you notice, I'm just saying them twice. Okay. Okay, here we go. A, I, J, age. Age. B, A, K, back. Back. B, A, K, bake. Bake. B, A, L, bail. Bail. B, A, M, bam. Bam. B, I, ild, build. Build. B, I, K, bike. Bike. B, I, L, bow. Bow. B, I, L, bill. Bill. B, I, L, bell. Bell. Blah, A, K, black. Black. D, I, K, dike. Dike. D, E, K, deck. Deck. F, A, K, fake. Fake. F, A, L, fail. Fail. F, E, L, feel. Feel. F, E, L, fill. Fill. Fl, fl, K, flick. Flick. Fla, A, K, flack. Flack. G, E, L, gill. Gill. J, E, M, gem. Gem. G, E, K, geek. Geek. G, L, E, glee. Glee. Yeah. Gla, I, D, glide. Glide. G, E, ild, guild. Guild. H, A, K, hack. Hack. H, A, M, hound. Hound. H, A, G, hag. Hag. H, I, D, hid. Hid. H-I-D, hide. Hide. H-I-L, hill. Hill. J-A-L, jail. Jail. J-A-M, jam. Jam. K-A-B, cab. Cab. K-A-K, cake. Cake. K-A-D, cad. Cad. K-I-M, came. Came. Ch-I-K, check. Check. Ch-E-K, cheek. Cheek. Cl-I-K, click. Click. Cl-A-K, clack. Clack. K-A-G, keg. Keg. K-I-L, kill. Kill. K-I-D, kid. Kid. K-I-K, kick. Kick. L-I-K, lick. Lick. L-I-K, like. Like. L-A-K, lack. Lack. L-A-K, lake. Lake. L-A-G, lag. Lag. L-A-G, leg. Leg. L-A-J, ledge. Ledge. M-A-D, mad. Mad. M-A-D, made. Made. M-I-K, Mike. Mike. M-E-K, meek. Meek. M-A-K, make. Make. M-I-L-D, mild. Mild. Okay, woohoo! Okay, we're done. That was the end of lesson 13. Sorry I kind of went like going through that fast, but that review is very important. That's the one you just want to, do it 10 times. Just do the review. Any errors, anything, read back your notes, okay? Don't just keep writing and thinking you're getting it when you're not, okay? And practice your trouble spots. And especially the letters that we were, like the K and the H, that's a little different. I want to thank Tanya again for bringing all of our dinner again. So, and thank Linda and Geneva for helping out tonight. If anybody has any questions, okay, feel free to ask.
I think my ink is low. How do I?
Okay. If y'all need any paper or ink or something, y'all just let us know. Make sure you can write on the back right here. Make sure when you take your machine apart, you hold your machine in your left hand. Okay? Release the lever. Okay, you can release the lever, and this tripod's kind of an old tripod. Everybody know how to take the machine apart. You can release the lever. There you go. You might not be for one when I showed a different way of how to put them together. Let me show you. This is what I personally do. I actually do it again, and I take and I hold my computer. I want to use this.
Who did I get that?
Thank you. Almost forgot. And then you get to
Mary? Oh, I'm gonna lose your rider. I don't think I have, yeah, remind me. You run around and like chicken with your dick. I'll do that. Yeah. Or just, okay.
Okay, why don't you show you what's in the book? I'm gonna recommend. I trust lost some of their machines, but I'll stop. You keep getting. So we have first class, day number 1. So yeah, so I think we need to share it very quick. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Your stuff's all set up too, you just sit down in your chair. So do you have to buy your own equipment? Yeah.
How do you like that machine? Oh, good, okay, yeah, that's kind of probably what happened in school. Yeah. Oh, I have something for you. Don't let me forget like I did that. That's okay, I got something for you. I got that stuff that Angie came and gave me. There's 3 left. Geneva. Here you go. Thank you. Yes. Yeah. I saw that. I made a copy for myself. I thought, oh my God. That's good. Well, Craig was telling me that he thought the district courts, we were going to start taking that children's court. Yeah, that's my thoughts. Like, that's the last thing I want to do. What do you mean we're going to take the children's court? They're going to rotate the children's court. I know. They're going to try like a pilot project or something.
I thought they're going to do more with the children's court hearing.
Oh no, they're just going to have those judges come out and like replace one of our judges. In other words, like my judge will go sit in children's court for a week. And I don't like that at all. Yeah, I don't want to have to do that.
You know how hard they work?
Oh, I know, and I don't want to do it because we already have enough records.
Are they doing it to relieve your judge?
I think they're doing it to relieve those.
And then if you get a record, you only have 10 days.
Yeah, and you only have 10 days. But we do all the trials anyhow. You know, we do the trials. Okay. How did the meeting? How was the meeting, Geneva? Good? It was a good meeting. Good. Yeah. Yes. I hope nobody's hurting. Nobody's hurting, right? Nobody's arms are hurting. Are there? Okay, yeah.
Mine always do.
And if we need more, I have. Okay, because just try. I don't try to use your fingers.
It's actually getting better.
Yeah.
Yeah, just because, like you said, strengthening that ring finger,
Yeah.
it's going away.
Oh, good. Okay, that's good.
Throw in the back.
Rebecca, how are things with you? Going good? Yes. How's your practicing going? Going good? Good. Yes. You're working it in.
I'm starting a dog walking job very soon, but other than that, I've been unemployed.
Oh, okay. Well, you have to
I get like
practice.
6 or 7 hours a day.
Oh, that's good though.
Yeah.
Rebecca. I mean, that, you never
I'm
know.
okay with it.
I was gonna say, you never know.
Yeah.
So this is a good thing.
Yeah.
Because this can take you places. Somebody must have left this for me. Maybe it is Woodard's not.
That was there when I.
Yeah, because she was supposed to come and turn all this stuff off. Well, she says turn on protector on the ceiling with 2 clicks.
I'll do it.
Oh, you know how to? Okay.
We need the stick.
Here's a stick. I just noticed there was that my notebook was on. Turn off the camera hooked to the computer. Oh, okay. Red light. Okay.
This one right here? 2?
She said maybe it's this one here.
That's why I wasn't going to be here, but then I was like, babysitter?
Yeah. Please press the right button. Can I have this and that?
So.
Yay!
Yeah.
Under the desk? Camera under desk?
It says turn off camera.
Sorry.
Oh, no, I don't want that. Good one.
Oh, red.
Yes. Is back there. I think she has the ink in her hand. Yeah. Did you get ink?
I did mine.
Make sure both doors are locked. The camera under desk.
This,
Oh, that camera.
turn it